recently tied up with your college for training in skill based training, basically in all courses like you can say corporate MIS with Tally, Python for data analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, etc., which comes under data science. So we are imparting these trainings to you students on behalf of RUSA, that's Rashtriya Uchatar Shiksha Abhiyan, wherein you students learn these cutting edge technologies or these very practical tools which are important in day to day life at virtually no cost. Cost in the sense that it is not that you are paying anything. It's actually the college which pays actually on your behalf. So you are very lucky that you have got this opportunity to really learn all these courses which are there, which are very important from the point of view of your career. Moving ahead with the in point of view of your career. Like today, I guess all of you are doing your graduation in BCom. So, of course, I have always been saying that whether it has, when you talk about these tools, what I'm going to explain to you today, whether you are a BCom or you are a BAF graduate or you are a BMS graduate or you are a chartered accountant or you are an MBA, you have to basically know all these tools. Because when you work in an organization, because the next step after your graduation is to go and work in an organization. So when you work in an organization, what are you supposed to know? What are the things apart from the whatever you have learned during your graduation is your basic accounting or economics or finance, etc. Whatever you have learned, apart from that, what are the practical skills that you actually need? You are actually working in an organization. So with your department, what we Yadav sir, I'm grateful to him that he has taken this initiative and he has said that, sir, please come up with this course wherein our students can get equipped to work in any organization after their graduation. So we suggested a course, a corporate MIS with Tally. So I would like to just give you some information about what do we mean by MIS. Now, MIS is basically a collection of software and hardware systems which are used in most modern organizations. These range from tools used for activities such as decision making, coordination, control, analysis, and visualization of information for organizing and marketing. So these are the basic. Now, what are these basic tools that you are going to learn in MIS when you work in an organization? Now, I say something which you all will say that, sir, I know Word, I know Excel, I know PowerPoint. ये तो मैं बचपन से करते आया हूँ. In my school days, I have also learned Word, I have also learned Excel, I have done PowerPoint, I have done MSCIT. So these are the things. It's very rational for you to say these things, but what I'd like to tell you that in these tools there are certain aspects which you don't tend to learn or whether you have not learned. So what are these things that you'll be learning in MIS along with a little bit of I'll just explain to you which are the really good tools which you can work in an organization. So when we talk about Microsoft Word, there is something called as a reference tab, there's something called as a mail merge, there's something called as tracking, there's something called as proofing, there is something called as links. Now, I really don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't have done all these tools. With mail merge, what we can do is you can send multiple mails. In tracking, if you have if the document is shared with somebody, if somebody has done any changes to your document, you are able to see that. In proofing, you can count the number of words, spell check, and all these things, whatever that happen over there. In links, you can hyperlink your pages to link various documents. So I'm pretty sure that whenever you have learned a MSCIT or probably you have learned Word, you have missed out on these things. And these things are extremely important when you work in an organization. Talking about Excel, of course, everybody would have done Excel, but what we have suggested in our course is something called as Advanced Excel, wherein you learn data types, in which you learn scenarios, you learn goal seek, you learn data tables, you learn data validation, you learn how to consolidate, you learn pivot tables, that is how to filter numeric data. You learn lookups, the various lookups, that is the V lookup, the H lookup. Then you learn indexes, matches, rows, and of course macros, which is a very important essential part of any advanced Excel course actually, where you do recording. So I mean, Excel is an integral part of any organization. Today, if you see for reporting purposes, or for even for basic things, if you look at a organization of a auditor, of a chartered accountant, you see that Excel is used very massively, very massively. People tend to use Excel over there. So it is these very things that you need while really work in an organization where Excel is an integral part of all these things. We also teach you advanced PowerPoint over here, where you learn how to do the audios, the videos, the screen recordings, the action buttons, the slide masters, the photo albums, all these things which are there to be learned apart from the basic PowerPoint that you actually learn. We term it as advanced PowerPoint because these features are taught in any basic PowerPoint course. We also teach you MS Outlook. Now, Outlook. Outlook is like, say, suppose if you're working in an organization and you happen to lose internet connection, still you need to send emails. How you can do that? You can do that by way of Outlook Express. You can schedule the meetings, your appointments. You can put in reminders. So Outlook is a very important tool which most of the organizations today they tend to use. We also teach you MS Access, which is basically a database. Database, as in Excel. Also, you can treat it as a database. But when you talk about Excel, you talk about numeric data. But access, when we talk about Access, it deals with text format data. Whenever you have data which is in a format of a text, then you require basically MS Access as a database. You can relate between two tables of data through Access. So these are the things that you are actually learning. Along with that, you learn Google tools. You learn how to use the various Google Drives, the Google apps, whichever are there, then the Google translators, Google Photos. मोबाइल का फोटो अगर घूम गया तो क्या करोगे? तो गूगल में रहेगा तो तुम वापस उसको ले सकते हो. So these are the things that you learn in Google tools, and of course Tally. I mean, basically, everybody would have heard about Tally. Everybody would have some of you would have probably done Tally also, where we approach Tally in a different way, where in a holistic way. More importantly, in a holistic way, where after learning Tally with us, what happens is that you can actually work on Tally. So we have broken up our Tally course into three components. One is the basic Tally, one is the advanced Tally, and the third part is the taxation actually. So what we do in basic Tally is right across from your voucher entries. We start from your voucher entries, then we go to we teach you a lot of basic accounting which you have already learned in 11th and 12th, but we just give you a recap of that, and then we go to your trial balance and balance sheet and bill files details, etc., etc. It's a huge list which will take me a lot of time to explain to you. Then we teach you the taxation part. Of course, before that, we teach you inventory management, which is, of course, very important. And in the taxation part, we deal with TDS, TCS, GST. So now GST, today, it's a very essential component that everybody has to learn, because even if you commit a traffic offense today, तो what happens कि आपको चालान हो गया तो you go to the police station to collect your bike or car or whatever. You realize that after paying the traffic offense you are still supposed to pay GST. So this is a very important and integral part today. GST, which we teach you, TDS. Any organization has to cut TDS, TDS actually, has to deduct TDS. I would not say cut TDS, to supposed to deduct TDS beyond a payment of rupees 30,000. Inside the payment of rupees 30,000, if you don't deduct TDS and you make a payment, still you can consider that payment in your income tax returns. But in case if any organization is making a payment above 30,000, then it is mandatory that you have to deduct 10% of that amount and put it into the TDS departments. So these are the various things that we actually teach you in Tally and Advanced Excel. So basically, the entire idea or thing to me today, or to explain to you today, was that if you go to any organization today, like I have this track record of around 20-22 years with me, wherein we have computers to students, computer education to students, where we have dealt with all these things, and we do a lot of placements also. So during our journey of placements from about say 20-22 years, what we have learned that all organizations today, and like I said at the start of my at the start of this meeting, that the BCom, whether it is a BMS, whether it's a BAF, whether CA, whether MBA or BBI or whatever, you know, आपको ये चीजें तो आनी ही है. You should know all these things, because if you don't know all these things, the organization is going to tell you, please go learn all these things and come back to us. Okay. And coming back to explaining to you these things, the importance, like I told you, it's very important for you to really learn all these things. Whether tomorrow, once you finish your graduation, then what ideally you would be doing is that either you'll be doing, or after doing masters you'll be possibly looking for a job. So while looking for jobs, it is very essential that you know all these things. And one of the good things about our training is that it is very practical, very practical, very hands on. Our teachers are very hands on. They, whenever they teach you anything, they will ensure that you have learned it by way, since it's an online course. Basically this is an online, that it's we are going to come to a college and teach you this course. You'll be learning this course from your I mean devices, whether you have a laptop or a iPad or a mobile or desktop at home. You'll be learning this course through these devices, and I'm pretty sure that our faculties are so very responsive that whatever questions you ask them, whether it's going to be, it's you going to ask them once or twice or 5 times or 10 times, they will definitely answer you. And I am also sure that at the end of the course you will give them a very strong rating for having taught you so well. So yes, so this is a very good opportunity for you students. You should actually join this course, because this course comes to your college and to you through RUSA, and an opportunity for you, because if you go to learn all these courses outside of your college, it would cost you anything upwards of 10 to 15 to 20,000 rupees. Maybe in our center we are charging around 30-35,000 for this particular course. But I'm pretty sure that even if you look for these courses in and around Panvel, nobody would be teaching you this course for anything less than 20,000 rupees. So this course comes to you totally free. It is the college which is paying on your behalf, and ideally you guys should take best opportunity of really joining in and helping. It's like, it's apart from you see, it's one part where you know कि चलो भाई बोला है करके मैं कर रहा हूँ, किसी ने, कॉलेज ने बोला है, मैम ने बोला है, सर ने बोला है, तो मैं कोर्स ज्वाइन करता हूँ. बट please, you have an outlook, you have a lookout that or you look at it in a way, okay, these are the very exactly the tools which I am going to use in my career. आगे जाके मुझे करियर में ये सब चीजें यूज करनी है, मुझे एडवांस एक्सेल यूज करना है, मुझे एडवांस पीपीटी आना चाहिए, मुझे डेटाबेस आना चाहिए, मुझे टैली आना चाहिए. So all these things you can learn very easily with us, And I'm pretty sure at the end of the course that you will be I mean, you will be very happy. And of course, this course comes at the end of the course, we'll be taking a small examination online again, and we'll be certifying you. You'll get a certificate for this course, which you can use in any of the organizations. You can state in your resume that you have done these things. And there will be a lot of assignments that you'll be doing during the learning of your course, which you can always save with you. And in case if required, if any employer asks you कि आपने क्या किया हुआ है एडवांस एक्सेल में, आपने कोई असाइनमेंट किया है कि बताइए, तो आप you can very easily show those assignments to them, which will help you in getting jobs. So this is the Sahil, you have asked a question that what is the fees for this course? Well, this course is absolutely free as far as you are concerned. As far as the students are concerned, the students need not pay a single paisa. All the fees that is there for this course is being paid by a college. You are not paying any fees for this particular course, Sahil. So have I answered your question, Sahil? Yeah.
Kadam sir, you are muted. Can we please unmute?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Sahil, thank you very much. And I'd like to tell you the logistics of this course. The logistics of this course is like this course runs for a period of 60 hours, which is say 2 hours every day. And you'll be learning this course 5 to 6 days in a week, say Monday to Saturday. So I think 5 weeks is a very good time for you to really finish this course along with your examinations. So yeah, there is an important part which I would like to inform and state to you is that attendance is very important, because there is a lot of reporting that happens. Like we'll be teaching you through a medium Google Classroom, and when you learn through a Google Classroom, your attendance will be noted down there by the respective faculties who are teaching you. And your assignments will be there, your notes will be there, everyday lectures would be put up over there, your courseware will be there. So attendance is a very integral part of your learning, because at the end of the day, if you do not have a 75 to 80% attendance, you will not be eligible to give the exam. And if you are not giving the exam, if you are unable to give the exam, you will be not receiving a certificate. So that is the small part that I would like to tell you. Rest assured, I can tell you that you will have a very wonderful learning with our faculties. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
So our faculties are very cooperative and very helpful, and your learning should be good. Okay. Now I would like to take a few questions if anybody has to ask me anything. Please feel free to ask. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि चलो मैम ने और सर ने अटेंड करने बोला था ओरिएंटेशन करके, हम आके अटेंड कर लिए ओरिएंटेशन, पर अब ठीक है. Yeah, Sahil, I'd like to tell you that this course is going to start immediately. Possibly, we will be starting this course as early as Monday. Because I guess your can I know your examination schedule? When are your examinations coming up? If one of you all can just inform me. When are your final exams? Lectures, I suppose. Your exams are going to be in April. So if we start early Monday, I am pretty sure that by the time your examinations are starting, you will have done with this course. Well, somebody happened to ask me about what is going to be the timings of this class. Well, I guess that your classes, your lectures get over at around 10:30 in the morning, and after that everybody would be proceeding home. I am pretty sure ke savere morning coming at 7 o'clock to the lectures, you have to wake up a little earlier and get ready and come to college. And of course we'll be giving you 1 hour, 1 to 1.5 hour space in between. Say from 10:30 we can begin the lecture either at 11:30 or 12 o'clock. I guess 12 o'clock is a very good time. We can keep your batch timings from 12 to 2 every day if it suits you. Any other question that anybody would like to ask me? Okay, you have lectures till 11:30, is it? I was under the impression and I was told that your lectures get over by 10:30. But then if it is at 11:30, then do you think that 1 o'clock would be a good time to begin? 1 to 3 or 12:30 to 2:30?
Yes, Kadam sir, I think we can easily consult with the college and find the best timing for the students.
Okay, okay. We'll have a discussion about this with
Yes.
yeah, sir and the respective authorities, and we'll come down and freeze on the timings. So accordingly, we'll be able to
Correct.
conduct.
Because different students have different lecture timings. And just from my side, students, you have a very good afternoon. My name is also Akshat. I'm representing Develearn along with Kadam sir. And the process for registration for this course will be via a form. The form link will be shared with you very shortly. Everybody who is part of today's meeting, you will also get an invite to the form via email, and we hope that you will fill up the registration form to express your interest. So the seats are quite limited. I think the cap is not. There are not many too many seats there. So I will recommend that you sign in or fill up the form as soon as you can. And whenever the course starts, we will ensure that your seat is secured in it. Yes.
Sahil, you had happened to ask one question: is whether we can conduct these classes in the evening. I have, yeah, I will have to freeze on this with your professors and your teachers, and accordingly, we'll come down to a timing which happens to suit the majority of you. And somebody had happened to ask this question is about whether this entire course is going to be online. Well, of course, it is an online course, but what we have, as a matter of fact, we have decided that out of the 4 weekends that we have, maybe 1 or 2 weekends our faculties will be coming to your college and will be solving your doubts offline. So you may have to wait after your college hours and get your doubts cleared over there in a hall or whatever, a lab, and we can definitely do that. So I suppose you students would be would I would rather advise you to speak to your friends also who have been unable to join the orientation today. And you could speak to a major of them, and you can tell them that this is an opportunity where we are learning this course for free, and uh, better join in, fill up the registration form, and see to it, like Akshat had very rightly mentioned, that we have got limited seats. So the earlier you fill up the form, it's going to be better for you. You can also contact the other sir directly for confirming your seat. Is there any other question that you would like to ask? Feel free to ask. Akshat, I guess not many students have any further questions.
Yes.
So I suppose we can put in. I mean, we can stop over
conclude the
here.
session here. Yes. So, anyways, 12 to 12:15 was reserved for question time. So I'm glad that students have come forward and asked questions in the chat. So students will be sharing the registration link with you very shortly. Please be sure to fill it up, and yeah, depending on the responses and consulting with your teachers and faculty admin, we will be starting the lectures. So please keep an eye out for them. You will regularly get emails. So yeah, keep an eye out for all those who are interested. And if you know any friends also who you think would like to do such a course, feel free to forward this information to them.
And please, these friends are supposed to be from your college.
Of course.
Unfortunately, here we are not allowed to really take friends who would be out of your college. It's not important that they have to be from your stream. They could be from any stream. They could be from a science stream, or they could be from a art, art stream, whatever. If you have friends who would like to still join in for this course, but they have to be students of your college, they're free to join in.
Yes. Okay then. Yeah, I think it's a good time to conclude. Thank you very much, students, for joining and listening in, and coming in for this informal session.
Thank you, students. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yes. All right, students. Have a nice
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Fill up the form as fast as possible. Okay, thank you.